Welcome, and welcome again. Today is January the 5th, I believe, or is it the 6th? Something of that nature. I'll have it up on the front later. um, Talking about tonight, um, consistency. I want to talk about consistency because it is a very prominent thing on YouTube to be consistent. You can't expect to get views or subscribers, meaning someone to come to your channel to check your channel out if you're not consistent. Um, Besides consistency being key to your channel, um, your content being present, period, is what people are going to be glued to or drawn to or being accepted. But consistency is key. Um, Coming to look at someone's channel is prominent due to the consistency that you bring to your channel. Okay, so was doing content on cleaning and like routine, like daily routine, like wash routine, like far as like facial care and um, showering and different things of that nature. Um, the more consistent I was, and I noticed it, um, the more views were coming, and the more subscribers were coming. Now, at that time, it was actually the more views. I wasn't getting that many subscribers at that time, but it was more views, more than anything. Now, I notice when I'm doing this, I'm talking about just YouTube altogether. I'm getting more views. I'm getting more, not views, more subscribers. Now, believe that YouTube is the one that is doing this, that's helping me get the subscribers more so now than the views. Now, when I was doing the cleaning videos, the organizational videos, different things of that nature, I noticed that I was getting more views, but I noticed that my content was being pushed out. And I'm sorry if I'm talking funny. My nose is burning for some reason. Ooh. And I do look pale, and my black eyes are back again, so excuse that as well. Um, yeah, but my content was steady going out because at a certain time, like I said before, a certain time frame, my videos were being pushed out into the feed, and they were coming up. They were showing pretty much. I could tell because when I got back on YouTube to watch different videos myself, my face would literally pop up. So that's what's happening right now. My face literally pops up on YouTube after I've done a video. So immediately, YouTube is they're pushing out the small channel's content. So that's a good thing. The thing is though, not to get discouraged. Um, I have been looking at my subscribers every now and then, and it's still on 427. But I am determined that it's going to hit 500 at least before the week is out, or maybe even the month. So there again, life and death lies in the power of our tongue. And I said something before on one of those videos, and I had to repent and cancel that out because if you are going to be content, which is nothing wrong with being content, but if you're going to be so that you're going to speak um, that I'm okay with what I have, then that's just what you're going to get. You're going to get what you speak out of your mouth, that you're okay with what you have. So I had to retract a little bit and, you know, kind of like ask God for forgiveness for that one because look, He's hearing everything that you say, right? And so is another party hearing what you say, what you speak out of your mouth, because life and death is in the power of your mouth. Your tongue has much power in it. So we all have to be careful with what we say. And I'm saying it for me first because that's what I was doing. And you say when you want life, you have to speak life. You know, when you want progress, you have to speak progress. When you want positivity, you have to speak positivity. So you have to continue to speak what it is that you know that you want. Not just say anything out of your mouth because I mean your words can move to wherever it is that you're putting out there to manifest. So gotta be careful with your tongue. So yeah, I gotta be careful with my tongue. Another thing, I said that this thing is easy. In some sense, you can say it is easy. I'm not gonna say that it's not. That YouTube is not easy. It is easy with the pros as far as what I had said last night on the video. The pros of it is getting on here, just starting to talk, um, just to push the button to talk to record. So easy that it's easier than a job. You don't have to get up out of your bed if you don't want to do so. You're not going to a physical place. You're home doing this. That's the easy part about doing YouTube because they're again not strenuous, not hard work at all. Um, now, on the flip side, it can be kind of hard as far as knowing what to say, knowing what to talk about, knowing how to talk. Um, getting up out of your comfort zone. You have to be persistent. You have to you have to be strong. You have to be strong minded. You have to be mentally ready. I mean, that's with anything. You have to be mentally ready and, doing all those type of things. You have to have that motivation. You have to have that oomph of wanting to do this, to get on YouTube and just talk, right? So you have to do it. Now, you have to do it, period. As far as anything that you do on YouTube, you have to have that motivation because I'm saying it because I was sitting here thinking the time that I was doing those videos of cleaning. I'm getting older, clearly. My age is getting older. Um, Sometimes your body can feel some type of way too, and you can get burnout. And at the time, um, I was pretty motivated, but after a while, I became kind of low energy, and I was getting a little slower in movement, and it was like, I don't know how much more I can do this. So I mean, it was like every night I was going back to back, either cleaning out a closet, reorganizing and structuring things. There was a pantry thing I did, changing my regular hallway closet into a pantry, and I did that, and adjusting the um, what do you call it, the phone, uh, um, you know what I'm trying to say. I can't even get the words out, but yeah, re changing that up, so that you can have better, view of whatever I was doing. And yeah, that sometimes can be a little exhausting. Um, you can have burnout when you're going a lot doing whatever you do on YouTube, but it can be rewarding. But the suggestion is playing, I guess, different times. Make sure you're getting your rest or whatever. Especially if you're going to do this full time. Now, part time thing is a little different. But if you're gonna go full time with this thing, you have to plan it out though, for real. I know you can have other things on your list and your plate to do besides YouTube, but YouTube is a really good platform to be doing a lot of things on, in order for you to get paid for it. So yeah, you can get burned out though, pretty much. So kind of plan how you want to do this thing so that you won't get too burnt out on YouTube doing it. But once you're on YouTube, like I said, it's rewarding. Be consistent in it, and if you be consistent in whatever you do, you can be rewarded for it. Now, being consistent, like I said, on YouTube, um, it allows YouTube themselves to continue to push you through the um, the feed so that you can be seen. That's the most important part of being consistent. If you're not consistent, like I did before, and that's why I came on to let you know this about being consistent. The minute I stopped being consistent, bringing videos, and I was, like I said, doing cleaning videos and different things of that nature, organizations and stuff like that. The minute I slowed up and I stopped, even like for a day, um, if they had, if whoever was subscribed to me and they hadn't seen me in a few days, they would literally unsubscribe. And I was kind of getting a little disheartened. I was like, then I thought about, I was like, well, if they're gonna do that and not be patient enough and wait for me to come back on, if they really like me that much, then they're gonna stay. They're gonna be loyal supporters and they're gonna support and they're gonna stay. So I figured, well, hey, they must not been meant for me. I must not been meant for them. Um, they must not have been a good supporter. They must not, have the patience enough to really want to wait and stay and wait for me to come back on. I mean, I don't know what, and I mean, I'm not gonna say because I would do that and get kind of antsy and what's the word um and pay impatient. I would sometimes, and I would do the same thing. I'm gonna be honest. I would do the same exact thing sometimes because it's like, dang, where are they? I was like, I'm starting to get used to this person, and they're not coming on. So it's like, I guess I'm gonna have to find somebody else to watch, right? So that's understandable. I understand that. So that's not a good thing to be slack on what you do on YouTube. You got to continue to do YouTube like you need to do YouTube so that they YouTube can continue to push your content out there so that you can get noticed a lot and people can come and watch you and end up liking you and subscribe. So that's most important though. Consistency is very, very important. I don't care what nobody says if they talk about consistency is not important. Yes, it is. Now, like if you have a big audience versus me, I have a small audience. Or not even that. I just really have a small channel, period. But if you have like a big audience and they already know about you and they know about maybe your whereabouts, your like far as when I say whereabouts, your time frame that you're coming on and if they told you how many times they're gonna post or whatever, that's different. Bigger YouTubers are different. But when you're small and you're starting off, make sure you be consistent as much as possible. Now, some people don't even look at the community area. That's important too. Always look on the community area of YouTube to make sure if something has been a message has been left on there from the video, the YouTuber that you're watching, because they may let you know that, well, such and such happened and I can't get on at the time and moment, and you know and stay, be consistent to just stay there, stay motivated to be there for them, to continue to support them. And that's a smart thing to do. But whereas people don't look at the community post where your channel is, so a lot of times they will never know, so they get antsy and they get impatient, and they go on the merry way and they go find someone else, and they connect with somebody else, they connect with other people. So always be consistent as much as possibly can, and this is just a key thing to and a key point to let you all know, the ones that subscribe to people, make sure you go and look at the community post on YouTube and on their channel, so that you won't miss um, watching them. You won't miss a message or something they may have to let you know why they have not been on yet, or if they're coming on or whatever, just to be updated, and posted about what you should do, so that you can still stay there, so that person can still have a subscriber. It's just simple as that. That's what's so simple and easy. But as far as being easy, it may not be easy for some subscribe subscribers, some channels, I'm sorry, some small channels, but it is easy for YouTube to push out your content when you're being consistent. So I mean, always be consistent. Consistency is very important. Consistency is key, because if you're not consistent, how are they going to watch you on YouTube? Not being consistent and not having no type of movement. You know what I'm saying? No type of presence or any of that. They have to you have to be on for them to see you, for you you to be watching, and for that channel to get views, or even someone to come to watch and get subscribers. So yeah, remember, never be negative in your talking. Always be positive. If you want to grow, you have to be positive. You can't talk a certain type of way on YouTube and think that you're gonna grow and get where you need to get to. Yep. And my motto is to continue to trust and believe in God that things are going to work. Because I mean, with Him, it's impossible to fail anyway. You always win with God. Period. So, like I said, everybody may not be on that God note, but God being in your life is very important. It's very, very important. It's very prominent to have Him in your life and in your heart. So, because I mean, He is the creator of all things. He's the one that makes things happen, whether people believe it or not. Some people don't believe it, but it's true, because we are His creation that He made. You know, He made for Himself. So, yeah. And sorry, I'm just as flushed. I don't wear makeup. I promise you, I don't. Even though anyone might think it's not. I mean, it's a good thing I don't, because I just don't do makeup. But I have a natural flush or blush in my face, and I continue to get hot. This is not lipstick. This is lip gloss that I wear. And I do want to make a point. Last night when I was wearing that dress, I didn't, because I'm not a person that wants to, show myself or, flaunt myself or any of that. I represent God over here. So um, I noticed after I got off and I watched the video of myself, I had like the dress that I had on. It was like a low cut. And I know this is off topic from YouTube, but I am on YouTube and I'm trying to present myself in a certain manner when people are coming on to watch me and I'm talking. I had like a what do you call it? Cleavage, little cleavage in my dress, and that I'm so sorry for that. I have to apologize. I'm sorry for that, because I'm not trying to show anybody anything, and I'm just trying to let you know that because I represent Christ over here, and I'm not about all of that, the nudity and that yeah, that's just not me at all. But yeah, always be consistent, you all, and um in order to stay with your channel, always look on the community posts as well. It's important. um they always say that it's important to comment on people's videos, and I appreciate a lot of you saying that you're riding. I mean, I like that word, riding. You're riding on time, and you're riding on time, and I appreciate that. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, always comment, and because when you comment, you're also making your your channel kind of flourish or whatever, or the next person's channel flourish. And when you comment like that, you gain like a bond like between your subscribers in your your channel. Period. And because we all want to grow a community. Oh, there again. So yeah. So this is all. I'm gonna stop right here because I mean the time is just steady going up. I'm about to stop before the 20 mark, but it's after 20 minutes and something again already. So good day.